So many players played a big part. Let's hear from those two. Mukiele, and first of all, the evergreen Sunderland skipper, Granit Xhaka.
Noddy, Granit, what a game, a draw, but a big point. What was it like playing in that?
Yeah, we was not happy after the Leeds game. We didn't bring the energy what this team showed until now, and we spoke about this before the game, that if you want to beat against one of the best teams in Europe, you need the energy, you need the supporters, and I think that we showed today good energy, big character, and even with the ball we had a very good chance as well.
Talk to me about that resilience all the way through. You get through to half-time, still goalless. Manchester City coming back into it into the second half. A couple of chances, but defensively, so solid today.
Yeah, I think this is our good point for us. Defensively, we are really good. Everyone is defending very well, and tonight we show it again. We don't concede. Fortunately, we didn't score, but I think at the end it's a good point, so we will take it and we walk away for the next game.
Talk to me about the battle as well between you and Erling Haaland, because you stopped him from having quite a few chances tonight.
When you play against this type of striker, you have to be focused for 19 minutes, even more, 96, sorry. And I think it's not only me, I think it's the whole team. We work very well, and we didn't concede, and he didn't score. So at the end, as a defender, I'm very happy, and I'm also happy for my goalkeeper, because he did it well also. So yeah, I'm happy, really, yeah.
Well, great performance from both of you. Please do the honours.
Whoa. Thank you, God. Thank you very much.
Yeah, player of the match, Mukiele. Those two, of course, arrived in the summer, along with 15 new players. Now, this model has been tried, and 99 times out of 100 failed in the Premier League. Why, with 15 new players, have Sunderland not only settled so quickly, but there they are in the top 7 unbeaten at home? Why has it worked? What's been the secret to this?
The honest answer is you probably need a bit of luck. The fact that they have settled and gelled and worked as hard. I mean, it's nice to hear Granit Xhaka say things like, they're a good person on and off the pitch. That's really important. So whoever is in charge of the recruitment, firstly, has done a wonderful job, deserves all the plaudits going. The fact that he's brought in Granit Xhaka at the ripe old age of 33, that could have easily gone wrong, and he could have taken a lot of criticism of that. But he's been an absolute revelation, and he's the mainstay. He's the heart of the team. Speaks really well, galvanises people around him, and that's lovely to see. But the fact that you speak about other players and how they adapt, and it'll take a bit of time. The fact that as you rightly said, 16 have come in. 16 have come in. They've taken over the dressing room, really, new signings. And yet they've responded like that. And, a lot of it has to go down to the manager, who was, very low-key manager when he came in, surprised people when he came in. But he's done an incredible job alongside his staff. They all deserve a huge amount of credit, and they keep working like that is absolutely superb.
Well, that was a lot to do with the defending that Sunderland put into that game, the effort they put into that game. And we can speak live now to one of their heroes tonight, Trai Hume, who joins us from the Stadium of Light. Evening to you, Trai. Congratulations on another clean sheet, a 7th of the season, and a solid point against Manchester City. Give us your perspective on that game.
I think, everyone knows how good a side City is, but, whenever you come to the Stadium of Light, we try to be as solid as we can, and, I thought we were that today, even though they created chances. I thought, as a team from back to front, including, Robin and Nets, I thought we were all outstanding.
Give us an idea, let us into the sort of team room, if you like, Trai, and give us an idea of what the game plan was ahead of that match tonight.
Yeah, we wanted to be, bold. I think whenever we played them at their place, we went there with a bit, of naivety and a bit of respect, which they fully deserve. But I think coming here, it was a different game plan. We wanted to get after them and press them, and I thought we'd done that. And, at times we did win the ball back. We created chances ourselves, and, I thought it was a good game overall.
Trai, Daniel, Sturridge, mate. Talk to me about the atmosphere tonight and the life that the fans gave you on the pitch.
No, I think every time, we play at home, the fans are incredible. They're our 12th man, and, I think you can see that from the performances and, how our home record is this season. They always push us, and, we make it tough for opposition teams coming here, so we need to keep it that way.
Can I ask you about your position today? At times it looked like you was playing at the back and then you was in midfield. The timing, I thought, when you jumped was perfect. Was that something you worked a lot in training specifically for this game?
Yeah, I think, we started as a 4-4-2, I was the right hand side of midfield, but, whenever we were under pressure and, they had a lot of possession, I would drop in and play in the back five as a wing back. So I think, that's the, versatility that I have. I can do both jobs, and, I did want to, press from the front, but sometimes you have to be safe and defend. So, that was both jobs I had to do.
Trai, a couple of moments we're going to show you now. We know you've got goals in you as a footballer, and there might have been a bit of a sniff in the first half. We can just show you this header you make. We're talking about what position you played, and you were the man in the middle of the box here with this header.
Yeah, I think, it's a great ball by Granite, and, I think the defender in front of me just took my eye off the ball whenever he jumped, so I lost sight of it just at the end. I thought I would have got a cleaner contact, but, I still think I should do better.
And in the position you're playing, you've got to face up all sorts of wingers, as you have done in this first half of the season. You had Savinho in the first half. Then you have Doku. Tell us what this moment is like.
No, I think, anyone in the league that plays at right full-back, I think that's the last player you want, running at you. He's so good on the ball, he's quick, he's sharp, and, he's really hard to defend. So whenever he's coming on, you've got to be extra concentrated, and, you've got to stick to your job. And I try my best to do that, but he is a brilliant player. I think we all know that.
Trai, the look on your face here, you look like you're not satisfied. I want to talk about the future moving forward. Is it a game-by-game mentality, or is there optimism in the camp that you can achieve a little bit more?
Thank you. We don't look too far ahead. We take it game by game. I think we've done that since the start of the season, and it's worked well for us so far. So, we just take it game by game and see where the season takes us.
It's been an extraordinary first half of the season, Trai, and you're riding high in 7th place. And I know that you were part of this journey all the way from League One all the way to the Premier League. So is this the kind of the stuff of your dreams as well as a young boy growing up in Northern Ireland to be where you are now?
Yeah, I think, I was playing back home, 4 or 5 years ago, so it has been a quick turnaround, but, it is a dream come true to, play in the Premier League. I think that's where you want to challenge yourself, and that's where you want to play as a kid growing up, so being able to do that for this fantastic club, is a dream come true, yeah.
Keep it going, Trai. Great point tonight, great performance, well done.
Congratulations.
Cheers, lads.
Congratulations, mate.
Thanks for speaking to us as well. That's Trai Hume, who was part of a tremendous rearguard action from Sunderland tonight. I think Sunderland got changed out of £100,000 for Trai Hume when they took him from Northern Ireland, which wasn't too bad, was it? Sunderland also had their moments going forward, Daniel. It wasn't just about them defending, as we saw with Trai there.
Yeah, they did the first half, they had some chances, and this is the chance for me, the one as a centre forward, knowing how difficult it is to get time in these areas, to be able to think, to be able to look, and Robbie just doesn't direct it in the right area for me. The far post is gaping. You're thinking to yourself, just get the right connection, try and guide it to the side of the goalkeeper. He doesn't do that, aims for the near post and sort of just hits the keeper.
Is that almost the next step, do you think, for Sunderland in general, perhaps, Daniel? Adding a bit more quality going forward to, what is this really solid unit that is able to be the third best defence in the league right now?
As you say, defensively, they've got no problems. It's in games when you're creating chances, and specifically in games like this against, bigger clubs, where you're thinking, you get half chances sometimes, they're getting clear chances, and you're thinking, okay, you need someone who can put those ones away, because if you do want ambition of going to the next step, you're going to need a clinical goal scorer.
That's not too much of a worry for me, because they're getting in there. Once you get in those positions, it means that you're doing something right. It's just that finishing touch. I mean, when you talk about players, Haaland and Shirky and Foden at one end, they're not the same level, but they're still getting it. It's just that little bit of a difference. And if you do well, you'll add to that quality. And it's been an amazing start for Sunderland so far.
You've seen that value of Donnarumma in goal for Manchester City again on nights like tonight, because it